Hello everyone, this is Foxhound back again with another very important video. Today we are going to do two very quick things. We are going to review this ROX FD 8000, but the first thing that we're going to do actually is that we are going to try to get the Midway. If I don't get it right now, I will try or attempt to get it later. Yep. As you can see, I'm ready with 540 coins. Hopefully, I am very lucky I'm able to get it so I can do a review out of this wonderful aircraft carrier. What happened over there, that was very weird. Just in case this carrier has two strike fighters and one fighter involved into it. It has speed of 20.8 knots. It has an autocannon that is focused only on submarines. Apologies, and torpedoes. And you have 3 air defenses. I have seen a couple of videos that are able to take out the first round of attacks of SLBMs. I still need to potentially test it out against planes. You don't have grenade launchers or anything like that, or cannons with this carrier, which is fine by me. So we are going to try our best, of course, to see if we get lucky enough with our launches over here. So believe it or not, I got all this on Google Play. Based on all my previous expenses, I was able to trade all my points into this. So technically, if I get it, I should be able to spend half, or hopefully it is for free for me. We're able to obtain this Farah 2, which is a very fast, nice missile. This grenade launcher as well has good statistics, but first let's see if we get it, and then I can look on it. So what's the other relevant thing over here? I think we have in Freebo, which I already have, so I am not so much into that as well. But I wouldn't be angry if it duplicates so I get more gold into it. It is just the way that it is. Is the game going to throw me a bone into it and going to give me the Midway without me spending actual cash into it? We shall see. I'm really crossing my fingers over here. Let's see what we have going on over here. Those apologies. These days I'm a little bit sick. I have some sore throat going on with me and a little bit of an ear infection. I hope I'll get better soon, let's put it this way. But that is not going to stop me to bring you guys just a little bit of set of tries to see if we get lucky. We got the cannon over here, Mark 71. It's a really good cannon. A reload speed of 6.09, fully maxed. It is actually very good. Yeah. Let's continue launching this. So we got the Farah, we got the cannon over here, grenade launcher. Yeah, so pretty much you have a complete set of items over here that you can use for any type of other ship that is not a carrier. In addition to that, of course, we're getting additional points for the event. I still don't know if I'm going to get the destroyer from the bundle, if I am completely honest. I'm sure it is amazing, but as you know, I did invest with in Bingo a while back. That has 4 cannons. This one I'm sure looks cool and everything. But based on my experience, I have seen that Gacha ships tend to stay longer in the meta because they are more expensive, but because they are more expensive, they are not going to touch it as much. Same situation with strike fighters. For example, right now we have this wonderful strike fighter, the Hellcat, which right now it is fantastic. In 1 or 2 months, sadly, it's going to happen. Sadly, they are going to touch it a little bit. Anyways, let's go back into the topic at hand. So I have not spent half of my coins over here, sorry, my keys, and I got 2 items from the gacha. However, I expect that I'm able to get the carrier If I get the grenade launcher, of course that will be good as well. It's good to have a grenade launcher. It is high speed rocket, deal damage, same for fast paced section, medium range targets. It doesn't say anything if it's able to take out submarine targets. Makes us think that it's going to be something like the Tiger, possibly. I'm actually a fan of having a grenade launcher that's able to target submarines, but of course I also understand that it's good just to go all out and still focusing on that, rather take out other ships. So we are still on the process of here. We have a dream, right? A dream to get our wonderful Midway. So we got ourselves another Farah missile. That's okay. So we have emptied the Farah missiles. Now the game is going to start throwing me potentially. Oh, look at that! I got the grenade launcher. Apologies for that. That was a suspect call, so I'm not going to answer that. So let's continue on this matter, okay, in this wonderful journey. Let's see. If I get called again, I'm going to try to stop the video because I'm also expecting a call from the GP as well. So maybe that suspect call was the GP, but I don't think so because it shows suspect call anyways. We continue on our voyage over here. We are getting plenty of gold. Technically we got all the items from the event aside from the Infrivo and the carrier, of course. So not too hard on it. Let's see, we're continuing this. Of course the game is going to say, Foxhound, you are not going to get this for free. You will need to just put a little bit more weight into the gacha. I suspect, I don't know if it would be best if I do another video doing a review of the destroyer, or maybe I will do it right here. Because the second grenade launcher, a lot of people are going to say, oh my god, you're so lucky. Possibly, you could say that if the grenade launcher is something you are pursuing. Yes, I'm sure it's something that I should be using in the future, I guess. I had to select one cruiser that is able to use that. Sadly, I was not able to pull out the Chabanenko, but oh well, I'm sure there's another one I can use. For the time being, we continue our voyage over here, and as you can see, yes, this is the reality of the gachas, right? Some people say, I got the Midway with one key. Yeah, I highly doubt that, but hey, who knows, maybe there are people lucky out there. I am at 240 keys over here, so yeah, it is not happening so far, but we still have hope. Yeah, we still have hope. We have around 24 more tries before we run out of keys. So again, we're going to continue on our wonderful voyage over here. So we got almost all the items. I'm sure now the game is going to start throwing me the cannon more than anything else. Who knows? However, let's cross fingers for Foxhound, right? Let's see if we are able to get that Midway. A couple of you were saying, but Foxhound, why you're getting the Midway? You already have the Charles de Gaulle. That is totally true. As I do my review on the Midway, I'm going to say this is a very niche item. Let's put it this way. I mean, I understand the importance of having a fighter because there was a period of time when I preferred to use an assault carrier, not for the bomber, if you will ask me, even if I had the Charles de Gaulle, but rather for having the fighter, because it enables to open the map, and that pretty much enables our team not to die in open maps, which is fantastic. So this is not just about you doing all the damage Look at that, we got the third grenade launcher. I'm sure people right now are freaking out. But anyways, it's more about giving the option for my team to defend itself. To open the map is so important. It can increase the win rate a lot. But the reason that I switched to Charles de Gaulle was because it has more mobility, and there are maps that do require you to move quickly in order to take cover, which is such a shame in some instances against assault carriers, because if you have another carrier that is savvy enough like me, you will open the map and look and find a strike assault carrier, so the team is able to take it out very quickly. I prefer to do that in Old Town a lot. Yeah, it's just one of those maps over here when the carrier is pretty much exposed. And yeah, it's one of my favorites. What can I say? But when I have a carrier, when you have an assault carrier, yeah, it becomes a little bit tricky. Hope I'm able to go through this video without losing my voice. As you can see, I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. So we are almost at the end. We have a total of 10 more tries. As you can see, I have emptied almost all the items of the gacha event. Of course, there is the infreebo over there looking me in the eye saying, look, you got lucky getting an infreebo, which you already have, by the way. But it's not our fault that you already have it, right? It's not our fault. Maybe I should bring it into a couple of matches. It's a fairly good chip, actually, infreebo. And maybe I will do that in the next video. For the time being, we have 8 more tries, and this is just the reality of things. Now I am thinking if I should go all the way through and try to get it in front of you guys, or if I should just let it be and try in another video. We are going to find out soon enough, right? Soon enough. Or hopefully we get it in these last 6 shots. I don't think I will, but if I do, I will be very happy, of course. So, we have 5 more tries, and I'm sure we are advancing on the event very nicely, which I am not... well, again, the destroyer, I'm sure it is amazing, don't get me wrong. It's just because I got the Nick Bow, which makes me think, why would I want to get another ship if I already have a gacha ship? That's the rationale behind it. 3 more shots. Come on, 3 more shots. And you, game, please be nice for my loyalty into this game. For all the gachas that I have put money into. Can you just let me be happy with one last gacha? Maybe not last one, but for quite some time until we get a very busted assault carrier. We have the last shot over here, and of course it's not going to show in this one, so maybe I am going to consider getting 2 more of these 300 coins potentially, and be right back. And we are back with our second attempt over here. So as you can see, I have another 27, around 28 tries to see if we are able to get our lovely Midway over here. So let's try our luck, shall we? I suspect, I guess you saw me doing this last time with the Enmigo, and you saw like it was not happening. I had to go through all the shots in order to get that destroyer, which by the way, I'm happy with it, but not as happy as I thought I would be. I think I should make a video reviewing the gacha ships and things that I really think they were not worth it. However, at the same time, if I'm honest, the only thing that was worth it is everything related to aviation. Well, I mean, Ghost Commander was at the beginning very good, but then it fell off. TNG served me well for quite some time. Charles de Gaulle, of course, is the number one gacha. That, of course, you see me using up to this day. So, and potential, of course, the Midway. So let's continue on our voyage over here. Of course, they're going to give us these cannons, because that's the only thing that the game is going to give me at the moment, either the cannon or the Enfribo in the form of gold. However, if I get the Midway before that, I will be very happy, of course. So we continue on our wonderful voyage over here. Can the game be nice to old Foxhound? So far not, it seems. So far not. But we still have hope, of course. By now I think I should have already completed the game. Sorry, not the game, the event. We're going to check how many points we got after doing all this. And we continue on this particular matter. Another thing about the Midway, I guess, is you don't have to worry about investing in air defenses or anything like that. You need to have a good fighter, good strike fighters. You are good to go, pretty much. And of course, the key to have a strong helicopter that is able to handle both underwater targets and air. I think that's key. Having two of them, you have to be very selective. You cannot just put anything over there. Venice will be my choice. I hope I have two of them. Or I think I have, I don't quite remember. It came for free once. I think they released a second one for free. I have to check if I have a second one. So yeah, that will be something that I have to look for. A good helicopter that is able to handle air effectively. And potentially submarines as well. And we continue on our tries over here. As you can see, of course, this is the reality of gacha events. Of course, to get the gacha ship, as you saw, I did manage to get the grenade launcher and the missile, which is very good. So yeah, I mean, it's not a complete loss. Of course, I have good equipment for any type of ship that has open cannons, open grenade launchers. Yeah, let's continue on that. We have another 10 tries, hopefully, if I get 3 keys on during the spins. So we continue on that. Come on, come on, come on. We are at 480. Let's see. Nothing so far. How about now? Let's see. Nope. We have another 6 tries because it seems I'm not even getting keys for my troubles. Yes, I'm not getting any keys. Have 5 more tries. Can that Midway appear? Yeah. Please, please. Well, at least we got 2 keys. That's good. So if we get another 2, we have another free trial. Let's put it this way. Last 3 tries. I have 1 key. If I get another key, I get another one for free. We had a 40-40. Sorry, 440, of course. And yeah, that makes it a little bit tricky. There is that last cannon, of course, that they're going to rub it off my face. Now, the next thing that is going to appear maybe is going to be the Enfribo. And I managed to get the key necessary for another free shot, which is good. Of course, we have now 410 for the guaranteed for attaining pretty much Midway. Is this the last try from this round, actually? So, of course, the Midway is not going to appear here, right? So what I'm going to do, might as well, I am going to buy a couple more keys and be right back. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to do it by 135 each try, just because sometimes I have been tilted that I got all the necessary keys to empty the tries and then I got the ship beforehand. So just in case that happens, I am going to try it every 135. So let's see how we do over here. Second try, we are still advancing very fast on an event in which I'm not going to get a destroyer, but I still have to check what is pretty much the free item that is coming with this event. We have another 10 tries going on over here, so let's see how the game treats us. The next thing we're going to see maybe is going to be that in Freebo translated into gold. There's going to be that slap on the face, of course. So it's good to know that it's coming rather than to be surprised when it happens, right? So again, for people that say yes, you can get lucky, guys, something that I will suggest when you go into these type of things, you need to decide what you want to focus on. You cannot get all the ships in the game unless your wallet is deep. Rather, I would say focus only one or two types of classes, and then you have to decide if you want to stick only with bundle ships or if you want to stick to gacha ships. If you stick with gacha, just don't spend on bundle ships for quite some time. For example, I didn't get HMS Hood. I'm not going to get this destroyer from the bundle, for example. That is already half of a gacha almost. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it over here. We have another 4 tries and we have 310 left to go, unless it decides to save me some money and appear soon, right? So third try over here, and let's see what happens over here. Nothing so far, of course, so we have another 2 tries. Nope, it's not going to happen over here. Another try over here. Let's see, yes, well, at least we got one key, and that was it. Then I'm going to get a couple more and I'll be right back. Let's go back into it. We got another 135, which translates into 143. Is the game going to allow me to save at least the remaining the last remaining trial in order to get it? Let's see if it happens. We are going to be like around 90 keys short if it doesn't happen. So, oh well, it seems that it's going to go all the way down. But if I'm completely honest, I'm not so mad about it, because at the end of the day, I have to recognize, you already know me, I am a carrier player. So that's why I play mainly. All my resources are going to be mostly dedicated into that. That's just the way that it is. Anything that comes on the right, like cannons, grenade launchers, things like that, I use it maybe on free ships, or maybe I can consider getting something from the market that is considered completely busted. So yeah, we have another 89 throws to go. Sorry, another 8 shots to go. One more if I get another key, which I think I will. It shouldn't be such a bad thing just to get 1 key out of 7 tries. So okay, we have another 7 tries. Let's see how we do over here. Are we going to get this Midway? Potentially not in this round. Of course, the game is going to say no, you have to go all the way down, because you are a carrier player. No, you cannot help yourself to get this magnificent beauty. So let's see how it's going to go over here. Yeah, 3 rounds per attack, another 3 rounds per attack. Apologies. We have another 4 tries. 3 if we are very unlucky, because it's not giving me another single key in order to complete the set of 10. Let's see. Thank goodness. Okay, we got the last key, so that's good. So we're able to have one more for free. That means we will be able to get it in the last set over here, unless it appears in this last 10. Okay, we have 1 key, 2 keys, 3 keys. All right, 3 keys. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to get the remaining to get the Midway, and I will be right back, guys. And we are back. Are we going to get this Midway now? Guess what? It will happen because it's the bottom of it anyways. So we are going to get the Midway no matter what now. So yes, that did cost a bit, but oh well. At least, well, I'm very happy with it, because at the end of the day I did have coins from the Google Play, which enabled me to spend 650 throws for free. So at least I had to run the gacha event like price wise on half of the price. So, but don't get me wrong, that came with a hefty price. That's just all the money I spent previously on other gachas and other things. So it was not for free, guys. Not for free. Anyways, of course, am I able to even get the end freebo for the extra gold? I wonder. Yeah, because sure, is the game going to be so nasty that it's not even going to give me the extra ship for the gold? Maybe it is. Have a couple of tries. Now I have to check. I'm able to get the end freebo now for the gold. I'm hoping we have another 4 throws over here. It's going to appear on 40. I wish there was an option just to spend all your keys in one go instead of going bit by bit, but I guess that adds into the fun of it, of course. You know, people just having a rush of, oh, maybe I'm going to get it in this shot, maybe I'm going to get it in this shot, and it doesn't happen. Maybe that's the case. Right, we are in the last 10 and Midway will appear. Okay, so now this is more about end freebo for the gold. Am I able to get this end freebo? Here comes Midway, guys, just in case. Here comes Midway. Guaranteed, you are not evading this. You are not evading my thumb. Here is Midway. I am going to pretty much level it up over here, guys. In the next video, I'm going to do a review on this one over here. This wonderful carrier. But I will actually advise you guys as well. Let me handle it for a couple of days, and I think that's the first thing that I'm going to do. Let me play with it for a bit, and then I'll tell you, yes, was it truly worth it? For me, it is. Even if the air defenses are like, even though, I mean, I have seen that they are good, but even if the air defenses are not like, wow, top notch, I think it's worth it. But who knows, maybe I changed my mind. I didn't get the Enfreebo, just in case. Yeah. So for the time being, we're going to end it up for today. This is the Midway. Wonderful Midway. Here you go, baby, come to papa. Yeah, half nemesis right here, but faster. Of course, cannot sink. I don't care about sinking. If you are fast, if you're able to move, I don't care about that. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video of me just going through this suffering with you guys, and that way this leaves your eyes open into what is the reality of things, right, when you enter these gacha events. I will release a video of Midway soon. For the time being, thank you very much everyone for watching. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.